Nicholson was there was actually to introduce Adam Sandler, who... How's it going?
Great. Oh, I wasn't even heard.
Adam Sandler. Yeah, baby! Let's hear it for Jack, baby! Jack made it out tonight! Here we go.
Rational.
How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii.
There's three.
There's three. The channel. How's it? Aloha, everyone. It's Monday, February 17th. I had 3.5 hours sleep. Yay. I'm gonna do this anyways because it's President's Day. I had this little thing. I was like, oh, what's your favorite president? Buttocks. President Buttocks. Thanks. It's President Day, and it's before I forget, it's Mongoose Monday. Hey. It's I got a I guess it's the vlog and news.
Do you want it?
Do I want it? Yes. A little vlogging news. So I got a phone call from a friend last night, and someone in his family recently passed, and I was like, hey man, how's it going? And he was just on the roll. He wanted to talk about politics, and this guy's like the guy that has a mind to a steel trap, knows a lot about history. So I used to try to teach history in high school so it's like, did you know? And he knows a lot. I mean, this guy's up on it, and he doesn't like the current politics of today. No, we get talking about it, and it's just like hours. I mean, literally hours later, and then I'm like going, it's really super late. I gotta go to sleep already. Okay, so it's an hour, and that's my fault. It's me for participating, continue. Totally. I mean, it's not like kind of like it's me. I just can't say like no. So, who's your favorite president? I don't know. Bitten. President Bullocks. But Buttocks. That's
What year is it?
It's 2025. Don't you know?
I'm not sure.
Don't you know the agenda? 2025. We got into all of that. But vlog and then news. Okay, news. There's an interesting thing, and I'm watching it as I'm talking to this guy. Okay, stuff going on. I was wondering why this weird energy. It's President's Day. It's a long weekend, right? So, Europe, like the leaders of Europe, are all getting together in Paris. Yay! For a summit. They're getting together for a summit. Why? It's an emergency summit. Why an emergency summit? Because Putin and Trump are meeting together in Saudi Arabia. So they're meeting together in Saudi Arabia, Putin and Trump, to talk about Ukraine. They want peace. Not likely. That's true. Not likely, actually. They want peace. Trump said he was gonna end that war on day one, and this is, I don't know, what is it? Long time since, not 100 days, but counting. But they're gonna end the war with Ukraine. Ukraine wasn't invited. That's the big, by the way. So, President Zelensky of Ukraine wasn't even informed of this meeting.
I I remember.
And he's going to tell Russia that he trusts him with Ukraine. There's just so many layers to this, but yeah, I don't have hours. I mean, Russia's going downhill, but they want to take what they can get out of Ukraine, and Trump is just probably going to divide up Ukraine. And this is and Zelensky is going, whatever the U.S. and Russia decide, I'm not adhering to what they're deciding. He's not even invited to. So he's going to be fighting on, for sure. He's going to fight on. Fight on! But it's just like... there's like echoes of history that these horrible events already happened before. And now they're purposefully happening again. And God, we're not even talking about China. China's gonna hop on Taiwan. It just goes on. The list is terrible. Anyways, I'm stumped. I'm also 3 hours late. But you know, Hawaii's got news, doesn't it? Yeah, Hawaii's got news. Look. Let's check out Hawaii news. I don't make a super long theme. Hawaii. Lahaina Harbor moves forward toward reopening, which means Lahaina's harbor might open up real soon. Wait a second. What was that? So they're making progress after the Lahaina wildfire in 83 August. It's been over now. Oh, that's when I got super sick. I was in ICU for 6 days. The first day I looked at the news and Lahaina burned down. Maui wildfire. So the harbor, so my friend Captain Woody, so look up Captain Woody on Facebook and check out his thing. Give him a thumbs up there. He does these boat tours out swimming. Goodbye. Revisiting liquefied natural gas. For Hawaii, Hawaii's 100 renewable energy goals has undergone several iterations. So instead of coal, we're burning natural gas. We burn trash, and it's for fuel. It's not. That's still natural gas. That's oh, jeez. What about the sports? Oh, look at this guy. Hawaii. Hawaii goes 4-0 against Marshall in a 3-day series, except the home game winning streak 50 streak. Yeah, so they're good at baseball. So they have like baseball views from this guy.
Are you afraid?
And then you're talking about, am I afraid? Sort of, yeah. I'm not sure what I'm afraid of yet. That's what I'm looking at the news for. Oh, look, it's 1965 when you want to relax. You just look out there and go, look at this building. I'm in a nice suit with a construction hat.
Have we met?
Guess what I am, a developer. I really feel we're going to have an elegant store, said Atterbury, Vice President and General Manager of American Factors. It's a Liberty House. It's the Liberty House store. It's the Liberty House in Ala Moana. Look, it's built. It's just grand opening in 66. Oh, grand opening in 66. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's Liberty House there, 166. I don't think it exists right now. I think it went down. Not sure. Oh gosh. Oh, and here we go with President's Day. Oh, there's Mitch. You should have gone through with the impeachment, Mitch. Damn ass. It's President's Day, 1938. Heaven. Munich Agreement, 2025. Talks with Putin. 1938, the Munich, this guy Chamberlain came from UK, if you don't know this one. Came from UK and he talked with Hitler. And now he's in a political cartoon with Trump. Sin, it's a sin. And Hitler said, oh yeah, man, yeah, don't worry. Chamberlain came back, hey, we made a peace deal with Hitler. And Trump is talking to Putin. There's the It's not even a direct parallel, it's an equation.
Oh gosh.
Cartoon cuts deep but misplaces branches. What? Oh, that was that. Where's our political cartoon? There. The Kyle's opposition is too little, too late. Yeah, that's right.
On President's Day, a lesson in despotism.
Donald Trump is arguably the greatest con artist of all time. The MAGA hoax belies the fact that America was already great before he came along to tear it apart. This President's Day, aka George Washington's birthday, I recommend reading Washington's farewell speech where he clearly and repeatedly warns us against the encroachments of despotism. Quote, Washington George, the disorders and miseries which result gradually incline the minds of men to seek security and repose in the absolute power of an individual, unquote. End quote. This country is at a crossroads, and it's time to ask yourself who's really the father of our country. George Washington, who sought to benign influence of good laws under a free government, the ever favorite object of my heart and the happy reward as I trust of our mutual cares, labors, and dangers, or Donald Trump, read the address. Jared Wickware Kalihi talking in tutu voice, but we're gonna do one more, Jared. Sorry. No more handouts with Trump, Musk in charge. It's high time someone stopped the government from being used as a candy machine and cut off all the fat and waste. Everyone who has their hand out and have gotten so used to it, especially the government agencies and legislators who easily dole it out but forget whose money they're spending. The American taxpayer, I guaranteed, is not happy. The American taxpayer, I guarantee, is not happy. President Donald Trump is doing the long overdue task of downsizing down the government, and has chosen the perfect person to do it, Elon Musk. Hallelujah, Cheryl Zarbaugh Kailua. Thank you, Cheryl, for talking in uncle voice and sharing your thoughts. Hallelujah. As somebody's finally downsizing. You see, we're still suffering, or we're still catching a whole wind of the thing which was all that negative campaigning, that toxic campaigning. Biden is so bad. And that means, 4 years of Biden. Woe is me. All the problems of Biden. Biden did it all. If I was president, Biden did it all. And we're so plagued with so much of that the MAGA people are just friggin' brainwashed into that's absolutely true. So hallelujah, these liberals are just getting all this money from the government, and we're cutting it all off and downsizing the government. Hallelujah. That's where that article's going. And actually, Trump is downsizing the labor force of the government because he feels like cutting all the spending. He's putting money into his new sovereign revenue fund, which is like his bank account where he's profiting from aggressive takeovers of other countries, or he plans to, making Gaza, give it to me, I will develop the land into Mar-a-Lago, and all that stuff. And then when he gets rid of people that aren't taking the loyalty oath, just like Adolf, taking the loyalty oath to him, he's gonna just get rid of all these people and then replace them with people that are sycophant or agree with everything he says and are completely oath-bound loyal to Trump, not to the United States, not to the Constitution, to Trump. And they're making the USA like a business, and they have bottom line business account, and they're just doing all that. And me speaking out on YouTube is pretty small potatoes, but if I was speaking out and I had a big platform, I'd be a target. You know, that big bug-eyed guy can tell from the guy
Please come back.
hates the FBI, is in charge of the FBI. And now he's going to seek out all these people that are anything anti-Trump. All the people that were involved in his investigation
I'm weak.
have been like fired. They're like weeded out. They're using AI to weed people out first. Then they're going to probably use AI to replace people. That's what my friend thinks. One of Trump's big trials has gotten appealed and is going to go forward to the Supreme Court, which is half of what he appointed. So it's a MAGA Supreme Court. It's more than half MAGA. The Supreme Court destroyed this MAGA. So if he gets stuff up to the Supreme Court, he's expecting to have favorable judgment. And this is like presidential immunity. Imagine, oh, if I did something wrong as a president, I'm immune to criminal prosecution. Now let's extend that to the states and this and that. Let's extend that to president. He's trying to get out of jail free card. So the Supreme Court is just going to be okay. Yeah. Mitch, one guy, he's practically senile and he's in retirement practically, and he's like, I vote against his nomination.
Grab.
And he just got bulldozered over. It's one vote too late. Mitch McConnell could have gotten Trump impeached. A trial would have went forward and he would have been impeached and he wouldn't be president. So, Mitch, yeah. Goodbye, Mitch. This is, well, I just, with all these like weird international things, I really hope we don't go into a war. I don't mean to be scary, but yeah. But there's nothing we can do, so I'm gonna say, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's all gonna be okay. So have a happy Monday. The big storm, don't worry about it. It's Biden's fault. Aloha to you.
Bye now. Bye. Okay.